The message right there is keep forging ahead. Do not look back. You're welcome to the conversation showing on your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, from Nigeria's federal capital city, Abuja. My name is Merciful Ajinomo. Before we bring you the crux of the conversation, that is the big story, let's read some updates from across Africa in the last 24 hours, of course. We begin from Tunisia, where the main opposition, Ennahda Party, on Wednesday reported what will be the first death related to protest against President Kais Said's assumption of extra powers. And now, for raping dozens of female inmates during a violent riot at an overcrowded jail, 10 prisoners in the Democratic Republic of Congo have been found guilty. It's that time I will bring you the COVID-19 update from across Africa, and after that, the big story. Yes, it's the conversation, and you can be a part of our social media community. That is at TOS TV Network on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you've not followed, make sure you follow so you do not miss out on amazing content. And our website is right there for you to stay updated on happenings in Nigeria and across Africa. That is www.tostvnetwork.com. Our YouTube is right there as always for you to subscribe so you do not miss out on amazing video content. It's the big story segment of the conversation, and this time our focus is on the African Cup of Nations 2021, and we're talking about Nigeria's performance. Of course, that's the Super Eagles, the strengths and the weaknesses. I have in the house Adebayo Fajimi, our journalist. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
How you doing?
I'm very fine.
I know there's happiness in the air. You know, Nigerians are so happy. People say that the time where you see good and real unity is when we have sports. I don't know how true that is, but people have now been aligned to one cause in the last couple of days. Of course, we've had games with Sudan, Egypt, and yesterday we had a game with Guinea-Bissau. What do you think of the Super Eagles team so far?
Honestly, the performance have been very terrific, very awesome, very amazing.
I heard terrific. Awesome. I was going to say, okay, is that a scary thing?
Honestly, it's something many Nigerians, have been looking forward to seeing even before now. Or in fact, for somebody like me to just, painstakingly determine that I want to just be watching Super Eagles, you should know that, because I don't, for a very long time, I've given up, on the kind of performance, we used to. But with this recent performance, I think it's awesome, and it's what everybody, loves to see, and, for them to even continue this. So it has been amazing so far, but we just hope that, they sustain the momentum.
Yes, talking about that, you lost hope before. I pretty much saw some comments online from Nigerians who have followed sport for a long time now. Some of them admitted to abandoning Nigerians' games because of how they say it gives them heart attack and everything. And yes, we won the last two matches. Yesterday, the first half, you should see the comment that was going on. People were like, okay, can we do this? Can we not do this? The comment that were coming, I'm sure you watched the match.
Yeah.
From the first half, from how they were playing and there was no good. How did you feel at that point?
Well, I was very anxious. Anxiety gripped me, and but with the tactic of the Austin Eguavon, and I was hopeful with the way they were playing. But when you are in a tournament like that, and the first half, the expectation was high, and your team is not even winning, you'll be anxious that what's going to happen, what's going to be the end result. But fortunately, in the second half, the tactic changed, the pattern and all of that. There were a couple of substitutions. You can say Nacho and Alex Iwobi, changing spots, and Sadiq, coming out. You can see the likes
that young guy was really amazing.
Yes, the likes of Simon. You can see the kind of performance, the guy was very, very, he wreaked havoc on those guys yesterday, just like he has been doing. So it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing, and we just hope that this continue like this, and
Okay, talking about the players particularly, I know you mentioned Simon. Of course, people have commented on his performance so far that it was really good. I think the goal where he assisted with the dribble in the 18 of the Guinea-Bissau team before he tried to fire the ball and everything. People were like, yeah, he's really good. I know we've appraised some of these players on their strengths and everything, but what do you think is the issue? What do you think for now we are lacking, talking about this African Cup of Nations, especially where we have other games to play and people who have won in their own different tournaments are now coming to face Nigeria? What do you think this team is about to face?
Well, going to the knockouts now, I think for now, I think we need to build more on the unity of purpose. So because you have some of our players are big guys, and some of them are just the upcoming. But we need that unity of purpose to be more stronger. We need that synergy, to be more stronger. So we should not, because you're only big guys on the pitch. So when you have the pitch, no matter them being given to you, is just out of the radar. So I think if we can leverage that and and play in unity, that unity of purpose really matters. Though sometimes in the game yesterday, there were a little bit of this
I call it confusion or something.
Confusion of sort. But at the end of the day, they get the rhythm right. So I think if we can leverage and build more on that, it's going to really help us with the tactic and the approach. The team is really giving the tournament at the moment.
Yes, and some Nigerians are also of the opinion that this will increase our stats, talking about FIFA, and also make our clubs to watch out for these players because they've got potential. And I did watch the match yesterday, and according to some of the comments and everything, because I watch via an online platform where people, bring in comments in real time. They will complain about our tactical form and how our players, seldom throw ball into the air and everything. They're not really tactical. Do you think it's something that we should leverage on going forward? Because to some people, Nigerians will have something to say, different sides of the coin all the time. Some people call it luck. Some people call it chance. Some say, oh, it's because, we've not found a worthy opponent yet. So I do agree with what you've said, and let's hope that the next matches will take it to the next level. But which of the players is your favorite? I'm talking about this team that are playing against opponents in this African Cup of Nations.
All of these players are worthy of praise. They deserve commendations. The talk of the Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, Alex Iwobi, even NDD, the guy playing at the midfield, the one holding the ball and distributing all the passes, you talk of AJK and AFCON. So we've got a very, great team. So I cannot really say that, okay, this is my preferred player because a tree does not make a forest.
True, but I'll give you my favorite player. I think it goes for Simon. Simon, I think that's my favorite. If you're not saying anything, I'm going to say
all right,
mine.
that goes for you.
All right, we do hope that Nigerians, continue this winning energy and take us to the final and we grab the cup. We'll all be happy, I know.
Sure.
Definitely.
Sure.
Thank you for joining us on the show this time.
You're welcome.
And thank you, viewers, for staying tuned to the conversation. Don't forget, we come your way every Mondays to Fridays at 11 a.m. And be a part of our social media community. Follow us across all our platforms. That is at TOS TV Network on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you for joining us. My name is Merciful Ajinamo. See you tomorrow and have an amazing day ahead.